know and love the old stories of chivalry and love potions. So is telling a woman she's got great tits and then slipping her some Rohypnol really that bad? Is it honestly? Come on. Well, let's hope not, because that's what I'm using as my defence in court on Monday.
Do you reckon that dyslexics think Anne Frank ran a dairy?
To keep myself righteous and on the straight and narrow, I always keep a copy of the good book with me. But Christ, I still don't expect that fat caterpillar to become a butterfly.
I've just had published a book I've written on anal shrinkage. And if I may, I'd like to share a small passage with you now.
You know, I hate it when people try to tell me the alphabet, because A, I know it, and 2, I isn't stupid.
I only have 2 regrets in my life, such as the day I told my dad he was an arsehole and always would be until the day he died, just before he clutched his chest, collapsed and passed away in front of me. But the day they read the will, he left me nothing, so I was fucking right. And then, of course, I regret not being able to fulfill my mother's last wish before she died. Loosen my grip.
Due to his rather short-lived career on the Nashville music scene, my father's somewhat inflated ego made him believe he was a huge country star. Well, he was half right.
I do have to tell you all that, as terms of my parole, that I am an ex-child offender. Well, if they weren't such stupid, smelly bumheads.
Oh. 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 Eat your heart out when Harry met Sally. Oh. Oh. Oh, baby, you're so big and I can feel you in me. Are just some of the words I've been banned from using by my GP during my prostate examinations.
I remember causing a hell of a commotion that they had pulled the power on Amy Winehouse's life support machine. But in fairness, I've always thought she was at her best when she was unplugged. Just my opinion.
They say, tiny things please tiny minds. I say, any half-wits out there fancy a shag? Anyone?
2014 was quite a rough year for me. 3 of my comedy heroes died last year. Rick Mail, Robin Williams and Joan Rivers. So I'd like to do an impersonation to remember them that I think embodies each of them perfectly.
I remember one night whilst out walking on Hampstead Heath, coming across a couple having sex. But they didn't seem to mind.
A lot of people say to me, they say, Jay, they say, for it is my name. Jay, what does your wife look like? And I always say, imagine Scarlett Johansson, because that's what I do. Oh, sorry, I was wrong.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, don't pick a fight with someone with a spinal cord injury. There's no point, they can't feel anything.
My friend Ahmed, after seeing the plight of the war-torn people of Libya, has decided to get himself sponsored to travel from London to Tripoli on a pogo stick. He's on his way there now, and if you're in the right part of North Africa, you can see the Arab Spring.
I have no sense of smell and, as a result, can't distinguish between the smell of my arse or the smell of deodorant. So I've come up with a little phrase. Colon, like roll-on, only shitter. And I find that as I get older, that's really helping because I can no longer get my arse and my armpit together anymore. Come on. Go on.
There's one thing I've learned about making love, and that is there is a fine line between vaginal and anal sex. But if you push hard enough, you can do both. Right.
A happy accident, ladies and gentlemen, when you sneeze so hard you shit yourself, but when you check your pants later, you find the condom full of cocaine didn't split in your stomach as previously feared. Oh, thank God for that!